It started with a glance. The kind that lingers too long. The kind that tells you, even without a word, that something is about to change. When Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre were first spotted together weeks ago, fans didn't know what to think. Was it a fling? A project? Just two stars sharing space for a moment. But that all changed when cameras caught their first kiss, a soft, deliberate moment that sparked a tidal wave of speculation, celebration, and, of course, viral chaos online. This wasn't just a kiss. It was the confirmation that fans didn't even realize they'd been waiting for. In the middle of Aaron Pierre's 31st birthday celebration, surrounded by friends, cake, candles, and music, there it was. Teyana leaned in, he smiled, and everything else melted into the background. The flashbulbs didn't matter. The buzz of the crowd faded. Just them. 1 second of softness in the middle of a very public storm, and the internet lost its collective mind. But let's rewind for a second. Before the kiss, before the headlines, before the trend-chasing gossip columns could even sharpen their claws, there were clues. The pair were first seen together in New York, exiting a low-key jazz club in Soho, hands not quite holding, but fingers brushing. Teyana wore an oversized hoodie and kept her eyes down, but Aaron was smiling, like someone who couldn't believe his luck. It wasn't flashy, it wasn't calculated, it was real, and that's what made people take notice. The theories came in fast. Twitter threads breaking down their body language, Instagram fan pages zooming in on matching accessories, TikTok sleuths comparing outfits and music choices like they were decoding a mystery novel. But even in all the noise, something felt grounded. Unlike the usual PR stunts, this had warmth, and the people felt it. Teyana, fresh off a very public separation, had been quiet, not broken, not hiding, just still. She'd been focusing on her art, her kids, and herself. Her fans knew her as a force. Dancer, director, performer, creative powerhouse. But they also knew she was human. Vulnerable, wounded. That kind of heartbreak isn't easy to recover from. So when Aaron appeared beside her, calm and present, people noticed. It felt like the universe giving her a soft place to land. Aaron Pierre, for his part, wasn't chasing headlines. A classically trained actor with rising acclaim in roles that blend intensity and quiet grace. He never seemed like the kind of man who wanted the spotlight on his personal life. But there he was, standing next to Teyana, week after week. No drama, no statements, just showing up. Over and over. That kind of consistency doesn't go unnoticed. At Aaron's birthday party, a mix of intimate and extravagant, the rumors turned into reality. Phones captured the moment in 4K clarity. The kiss wasn't staged. It wasn't a performance. It was the kind of kiss that says, asterisk, I see you. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. And maybe that's why it hit so hard. Because, in a world full of curated chaos, that moment felt unfiltered. Within minutes, the video was everywhere. Twitter exploded. Teyana and Aaron just made my heart do a backflip. One user wrote, soft launch. Nah. This is a full cinematic premiere. Another posted, Instagram Reels played it on loop. Slowed down, color graded, even set to music. Fan edits poured in by the hundreds. One particularly viral TikTok with over 3 million views simply said, this is what healing looks like. But it wasn't just the kiss. It was the context. The way they looked at each other, the way Teyana rested her hand on Aaron's chest before leaning in, the way he met her gaze, not with surprise, but with assurance. It told a story of mutual respect, of quiet chemistry, of two people who weren't rushing but weren't hiding either. And that leads us to the real question. Why does this moment matter? Because for so many, Teyana's journey represents something deeply personal, the path of rebuilding, of choosing joy again, of realizing that after the chaos, love can return in unexpected ways. For Aaron, this is a chapter of becoming, of stepping into the public eye, not with scandal, but with intention and sincerity. There's also something undeniable about the timing. In a celebrity landscape cluttered with performative couples, drama-filled breakups, and recycled tabloid narratives, this felt refreshing. Two artists, two souls, connecting quietly and then, just once, letting the world in. But make no mistake, the public is watching now. Every post, every appearance, every comment section, it's all under the microscope. That's the price of vulnerability in the spotlight. And yet, they don't seem bothered. Since the video surfaced, Teyana's social presence has remained calm, even playful. A cryptic Instagram story, a reposted fan edit, a laugh react emoji. Aaron, as usual, has kept it subtle. One like here, one candid moment there, and maybe that's the secret sauce. They're not trying to convince anyone. They're just living it. And the rest of us, we're just lucky to witness a glimpse of it. As the days pass, the speculation only grows. Will they make it official? Are they already official? Are we going to see a red carpet debut? A joint project? A love song? The possibilities are endless. But one thing is clear. The world is rooting for them, not just because they're beautiful together, though Let's be real, they are, but because their story taps into something primal, hope, resilience. The belief that even after everything, love is still possible, that sometimes it shows up softly on someone's birthday when the cameras are low and the lighting isn't perfect and you just go for it anyway. That moment, that kiss, wasn't just a trend. It was a reminder that love, real love, can still surprise us. That healing is not linear, but it's worth every step. That two people, each on their own journey, can cross paths and choose to walk a while together. So if you're watching this video and feeling a little warmth in your chest, let it sit. Let it remind you that somewhere, someone out there is finding their way back to love. And maybe you will too. If you loved this story, don't forget to hit that like button. Share it with a friend who needs a little hope today, and drop a comment. Do you ship Teyana and Aaron? Or do you think there's more to come we haven't seen yet? Subscribe for more real celebrity moments like this. Because sometimes, the truth is even more beautiful than the rumor.